get this show started!
It's a mixed martial arts fight. Covington just went 5 rounds with Usman, the guy that knocked out Masvidal. A lot of that fight, the majority of that fight, took place on the feet. I think Covington's going to be confident in every area of the fight. 5 rounds, I think that leans towards Covington's favor as well, simply because he's known for having crazy cardio and can go at an insane pace. So on paper, Covington, you know, you can probably handle him on the feet. You can handle him on the ground. You can handle him in the wrestling department. You can handle him from a momentum standpoint. You can handle him cardio-wise. So on paper, everything leans towards Covington, which is why it's so crazy, because I'm picking Masvidal to win the fight. I honestly don't know, but I've just got a feeling that Masvidal pulls it off. My heart says Covington. My brain says Covington. My heart says Masvidal.
Both guys, incredibly tough guys. They bring something to the table each and every time. Everybody knows Gamebred and what he brings to the table. And everybody knows Covington and what he brings to the table. So I'm expecting a fantastic fight. I would say, and you guys can agree with me on this or let me know if I'm wrong, grappling edge, I would say Covington. I would say on the feet with the hands, I'm going to say Masvidal. So if he could keep the fight standing long enough to be able to land a sneaky shot, I think Masvidal can get it done. If it goes in the later rounds, that means Colby has somehow found a way to keep the fight going as long as he can. So I just don't think that favors Masvidal. Well, my honest assessment, I don't think he's going to be able to hold him down. Maybe not to the later rounds. I don't think he'd be able to hold him down. But that works good for Colby because Colby doesn't necessarily want to hold guys down. He just wants to be able to drag him down so they have to work to get back up, then drag him back down. So I'm saying what's really going to make the difference here in this fight is Masvidal's ability to not get tired. Always very creative. He's very sneaky. Right before the famous punch that everybody keeps watching on these highlights, there was something that Jorge did that most people didn't see. Is when I faked a shot, he almost kind of, you know, stalked and smacked me with a left hook that I didn't even see. And it just touched me. So he's very sneaky. He lands shots that you don't see. They might not hurt you like that, but when they touch you at the right time, they can put you out.
They are my pick for UFC 272. I got Covington decision. I got Dos Anjos round 3 submission. And I got Barboza by decision.
Oh, man. Double headbutt knockout. Take over that Dawkins knockout for me. It'd be the craziest headbutt in history.
As soon as Covington gets his hands on Masvidal, that's where the game changes. That's where the game changes because Covington is such a good wrestler. He's such a good wrestler to the point where Usman didn't really want to wrestle him too much. That says a lot. The other thing with Covington's wrestling style is that it's about pace. Same as his striking. It's about pace. It's about cardio, it's about determination and who's got more dog in the fight. It's about taking the life out of your opponent, and if they've got 100% to give, you're going to give 120 because you've got that extra bit. And can Masvidal keep up with that? At lightweight, he was an excellent wrestler. He had great takedown defense. He was able to scramble, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. He's a bit more calculated in his energy expenditure at welterweight. I will say that. And that could be useful because this is a 25-minute fight and Covington's never going to stop working. He's got gas tank for days.
Look, I got Colby Covington. This is going to be a hard, long, drawn-out evening. The judges are going to need to pay attention, and they're going to get called into it. Jorge Masvidal's laying down for absolutely nobody, but Jorge Masvidal's made it clear, and nothing had to do with beating Colby. It had to come with hurting Colby. I think that Covington is the one that does understand this is still going to be contested under the unified rules.
Jorge Masvidal, he's my teammate. He's representing American top team. When I fight, go straight to the locker room to watch the fight because it's going to be a great fight. I'm very excited for the main event.
Is that how everyone at American Top Team feels because of Colby and because of all the things he used to say there?
I can't say for the people from the American Top Team, but I want to be there to support Jorge Masvidal for sure.
Listen, I'm going with Jorge Masvidal, and I think that when you break down their skill set, I do think Masvidal is going to be able to defend some takedowns. I do believe he's going to be able to get up. If his conditioning can hold up and we get into those later rounds, I do believe Masvidal has the tools to get a finish over Colby Covington. It's not going to be easy and it's not going to be pretty, but I do believe that Masvidal wants to leave this arena so bad with a win, just for the bragging rights, to avoid that embarrassment. I think that's the push that's going to get him over the edge.
There's these things where this is such, to me, this is a gimme fight, meaning it's literally whoever you like more, bet on him. Those odds, to me, do not, I don't care that Colby's a minus 300. Take it out of this. You got to take all that out of this. We don't know what it's going to look like. How's Jorge going to react after being flatline? How's Colby going to react knowing that Masvidal knows all his tricks and his takedowns and his pressure, and he knows how to deal with it. He knows what gets to Colby. He knows the chinks in Colby's armor. Who's going to, be able to mentally deal with that stuff better? That's who's going to win this fight. So put your money on whoever you like better. Forget about the odds. For these experts, quote unquote, there's no experts in the fight game, but these experts, they don't know what's going on here. It's whoever can, imply their will and really, get the other guy to do what, he's not used to doing. And there's a lot of experience with Masvidal, man, and he's very explosive. I would be willing to bet if this fight ends in a finish, it's gonna be Masvidal.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.